And I was like, if you leave this house, I will be extremely disappointed and I will be extremely hurt. And she said, is that an ultimatum? Because we can just end this relationship now.
Welcome to the Red P Ranger, and we've got a familiar face. Can't say I am surprised we're seeing him go viral again. His wife is a piece of work. If you haven't seen part 1, I'll leave the link in the description.
Am I the a-hole for divorcing my wife 2 years after she was assaulted? I, 25-year-old male, have been married to Amber, 25 female, for the last 5 years. For the first 2 years of our marriage, it was absolutely amazing. We did everything together. We worked. I took care of the bills. She took care of the household. We pretty much had the perfect life until she got on social media and started to learn about hot girl summer and all this hot girl stuff. I didn't understand the appeal of it, but she wanted to go out and party more, go out and drink, and I didn't want to do it with her. Because she had friends, she started to develop more girl nights and have a lot of more fun with her single friends. I was letting her know, hey, you're married, and she was like, well, I can have fun, I can live my life, I'm still young, and these are the best years I have. And I said, okay.
Strike 1, any girl who talks like isn't a wife. She belongs in line at the VIP hoping to get picked.
6 months after that conversation, her friend group started to include more guys. And I had some calls about this and was like, you know, maybe I should start going with you because this could end up being a dangerous situation. And she said, no, you don't like that type of stuff and these guys are cool anyway. And I was like, okay, but like, this seems like a bad situation.
Insert slippery slope. Strike 2, I'm surprised it took her 6 months before she introduced other men into the mix. She doesn't respect you, my dude. Shake my head.
So one night I was feeling really sick and she was about to head out and I was like, hey babe, can you just stay with me for the night? I feel like something bad's gonna happen. I really want you to spend some time with me and just sleep with me, watch some movies and eat some ice cream. She said no, her friends were asking her to come out, and everything was going to be fine. And for the life of me, I said no. And I started a hard argument. And I was like, if you leave this house, I will be extremely disappointed and I will be extremely hurt. And she said, is that an ultimatum? Because we can just end this relationship now.
Strike 3, and not a moment sooner. She clearly has no respect for you or the relationship. As a man, you cannot be responsible for someone who will not follow orders.
And that right there brought me to tears because I didn't think we were like that. I didn't think that was something that was going to happen between us. And as she was walking out the door, I just knew something was going to happen. Lo and behold, something bad did happen. And it was way worse than I thought. The individual that did the action against her ended up getting a long time in prison. And everything came out that he did it not to just her, multiple people. It was an absolute tragedy. And we went to therapy and talked through this. Well, that was 2 years ago. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't touched her since that night. The reason is, about a week after the incident, there was a lot of trauma that was going on with her, but I had asked her, hey, is it cool if you get tested? And she said, I haven't been with anybody but you, and then I had to remind her again, which led her down a horrible rabbit hole. Lo and behold, yeah, she had got something from old buddy, and it was not something you can just get rid of. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want it. So for the past 2 years, I've just been emotional support for her and not really inside of an intimate relationship with my wife. I don't want to live like this. And I know this is something that she's going to have to live with for the rest of her life. But like, I shouldn't have to. So I'm really thinking about getting a divorce.
This is a hard lesson to learn, but as a man in this day and age, we must love the way God did, by giving them free will to choose. But when she shows you that you aren't your choice the first time, you must make it your business to leave or deal with the consequences. This is Red P Ranger. Let us know what you think he should do.